But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I didn't ramble too much. I know I talk a lot, and I was nervous in my other video, and now I'm like rambling too much. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just posted a video up I think 2 days ago, and so this is gonna be my second video here on YouTube. Last video I didn't do a talk through. If you watched that, you know why. I'm already awkward. By the way, I didn't tell you guys my name last YouTube video. My name is Kathy, by the way. I figured I would film because I have time now before, you know, I work tomorrow and then school starts back up. I'm in college, by the way. I'm about to be a senior, but the credits will say otherwise, but we'll just say senior. I think we're gonna go ahead and do a simple makeup look. I'm gonna go ahead and tie, I keep saying go ahead, God, bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and tie my, or bobby pin my hair, get that out of the way. If you saw my last video, you know my hair was crazy. I actually brushed it today, and I apologize in advance for me talking with my hands. I'm Cuban, I'm from Miami. Honestly, I can't help it. I try to, but I can't. So bear with me on that. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna moisturize our face. I already did that. I used 100% organic coconut oil. My skin, to say the least, is like a hot mess. I have a bunch of acne marks right here, and then this random pimple I try to pop too early. I have a lot of redness, so I honestly, coconut oil works really well if you suffer from like redness from acne. I think it really calms down the skin, so this is a lifesaver. But we're gonna go ahead and start with the eyebrows. So we're just gonna go ahead and fill them in. Oh, this is the ugly eyebrow. Oh, like, do you see this? This is like weirdly grown in, and this is like, I don't know how that happens, like why? But okay, we're gonna go ahead and fill in our eyebrows. I'm using the NYX micro brow pencil in the color brunette. We're just gonna go ahead and fill them however you like. So I like to start from the bottom and then draw a little line. I'm just outlining them. I don't do too much to them. This eyebrow is way shorter than this one, so you know what I like to do is just extend it a little bit. Just a little bit, just so I can match. We're gonna get as close as possible. I just do a little bit. And then this little thing, I don't even know. I never know what to do with this thing, I swear. But I just fill it in just a little bit. I love cleaning my eyebrows up with the, any concealer would work. I like this one because it's thick, so it doesn't really, you know, move anywhere when you like line your eyebrows with it. But any concealer will work, a light one, so it can lift the eyebrows up and clean any hairs or any mistakes. So I just like to line it. We're gonna go ahead and blend it. You can use anything, your finger, a big brush, small brush. I mean, preferably not too big. You don't want to wipe off the eyebrow, but mine's pretty big and it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and blend that. I like to blend this concealer over my eyelids just to act as a base or eyelid primer. I have no idea what I'm doing with my eyeshadow, but we gonna roll with it. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for my eyeshadow. I should probably plan these videos a little more. But I'm bringing out the Morphe brushes, the 35O palette. And I think I'm just going to use... I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. I think I'm going to start off... Yeah, this was a sad day. I dropped it, of course, that happened. I think I'm going to go with this sort of like yellow orange color. It's not so much brown, it's mostly yellow. And we're just going to put that in the crease. I'm using a big brush. Well, it's not that big. I'm using a really fluffy brush. I'm using the Morphe E27. I kind of want this to be more blown out. If I wanted that color to be more concentrated, you know, I would probably use a one with like a point. You see this one's tapered at the end. This one's the Morphe M441. Another great brush. Okay, enough talking. Let's put the eyeshadow on. Setting your lid with that powder really makes all the eyeshadows blend so easily. And I'm not the best eyeshadow applier at all. Like, I love makeup, so that's why I'm doing these videos. But I'm still learning every single day, you know? So it's okay if your eyeshadow isn't perfect. You still go out there and you still rock that eyeshadow, even if it's unblended, girl. And even if it gets down here, I love cleaning my eyeshadow up within a brush like this with some concealer. Trust me, it makes a difference. It can look sloppy right now, but just wait, just wait. Now that we have that orange yellow shade just really blown out in the crease. Okay, so now we have that yellow shade blown out in the crease. Honestly, I could probably sit here and blend for days, but that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so I'm really winging this eyeshadow look. I'm sorry, guys, but I just had time, so I was like, you know what? Might as well film. I'm gonna go with this really bright orange shade. I think it will add some really nice warmth to the eye look. I'm using the M441 by Morphe. It's a fluffy brush, but still tapered in the end, which is awesome for still wanting a blown out look, but also precision at the same time. This is gonna go directly in the crease right there. So back and forth, we're gonna put that orange shade on the crease and a little bit in the inner corner as well, because I want it to be a really like orange blown out look. And build up the color little by little, because you know you can never take away the eyeshadow. You can always add more, but taking it away, let me know when that happens. So now that we have that in the crease, you see right there, we're gonna add some on the outer corner. Same brush, just a little bit more. And don't worry if your eyeshadow doesn't look exactly like mine. You know, I just want you guys to get inspired, but you don't have to copy it or anything. If you don't want to, you know, you can always tailor it to however you want to do. Because I know when I started doing eyeshadow, it was a hot mess. Oh my god. I was always so afraid of eyeshadow. I still am. So this is what we have so far. Just a blown out orange, warm, I don't know what to call it yet, but it's gonna come to me. So this is how it looks so far. Don't worry, I'm gonna clean the edges up, and you know, foundation, bronzer makes everything look better, but this is what it looks like so far. So now we're gonna darken it up just a little more. This brush has products on it, but we're gonna pretend it's clean. This green color is calling my name. I don't know how it looks on the eye. I never used it. We're gonna use it now. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit there, and the same where the orange is at, I'm gonna apply this khaki color just a little bit lower. And don't worry if you make any mistakes. Just grab like a big fluffy brush, no product on it, and then you can just blend over the whole eye. So again, with the khaki color, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the other eye to intensify it, just to match this one. Again, same place as the orange color, just a little bit lower. I like to hold my eye like that so I can get right in this little crease right here, this little section. I feel like if I don't do that, the product never gets there. What I like to use is the Professional. I have the mini one. I should have just bought the big one, but you know, at the time we gotta save money, so I bought the small one. So I took a little bit. We're gonna go and pat it into the pores. My pores are huge, so I pat. So now that the primer's on, we're gonna go to foundation. Okay, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Glow Foundation in the color 205. It's a little bit too dark for me, but it's okay. Just like the rest of the video, we're just gonna roll with it. But my favorite way to apply this foundation is with a beauty blender. I have huge pores, so it really just like presses the product into the skin. Even though it sounds nasty, it works if you have really big pores. I actually really like this foundation. For being glowing, it stays, which I like. And even if I still have acne marks showing, I don't like to go too heavy. Because I don't know, I just rather them show through than me feel like I have too much makeup on. I'd rather just, whatever, if they show, they show. It's okay, girl. Acne is temporary, don't worry. And for concealer, I'm using the Instant Age Rewind Dark Eraser Concealer in the color Neutralizer. This is like my holy grail drugstore concealer. Never looks cakey, never creases. If you said it right, girl. If you said it right. But it's a bomb-ass concealer. So if you don't have it, girl, you need to get it. I'm not going to do too much crazy highlight, but sometimes I lose faith in myself with eyeshadow because, like, I'm not the best at it, but once you sharpen that line, it makes the biggest difference. So now we're gonna set the concealer. You can use basically any powder you want, but my favorite to set concealer, not to brighten, to set the concealer is the Lore'al Mercier. I'm not gonna bake too much. I don't really like baking, but I just do a little just to really set that concealer. Cause I don't know, I feel like for me, concealer does not stay on my eye. Like no matter what I do, it'll be 3 p.m. and like my concealer nowhere to be found. We're gonna let that bake, but we're just gonna let it sit a little bit, and I'm gonna powder the rest of my face. I usually like using a powder puff to powder my face, but I honestly lost it. I have no idea where it went. So we're just gonna use a powder brush, and we're gonna dip a little bit into the Lore'al Mercier, just a little bit. And we're gonna tap it on the skin. Never rub powder, always tap. Cause, well, I mean, for me, you know, I still have it showing, but you don't want to disturb the foundation that you just put on, you know? So you just want to just a little bit. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off the powder. What I like to do is when I wipe off that powder with the brush, I like to have a little bit of the brightener on the brush already. So when I wipe off the Lore'al Mercier setting powder, I brighten at the same time with, you know, your brightening powder on the brush. So that's what I like to do. Tap off the excess, and then you just want to do that. And I tap at the same time. I'm wiping the Lore'al Mercier powder off, but also brightening at the same time. So now we're gonna highlight the brows, because sometimes I take my eyeshadow a little too up. You just go ahead and highlight that brow area, and it makes a huge difference. Now for the inner corner, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of highlight. I'm gonna use, my desk is a mess. I'm going to use the Revolution, the Pro Illuminate. It doesn't have a color. Okay, it doesn't have a name for a color. But it's the Revolution Pro Illuminate. It looks just like this. Got it at Ulta, I think for like $8. It's a really great highlight. If you have like light to medium skin tone, it works really good. Since I didn't use a lid shade, I feel like this is going to make a huge difference. We're going to move on to bronzer, one of my favorite parts. But we're just going to use this brush. Pretty sure this is a Real Techniques blush brush. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer Powder. This is life. Like, this is my favorite bronzer at the drugstore, and I'm pretty sure they even changed the packaging up a bit. Just like that. My eyes are pretty warm, so I'm gonna go a little heavy on the bronzer, but I mean, I always go a little heavy on the bronzer. But since my eyes are really warm, I just want to keep it. I just want to have a warm, like, bronzy face. Okay, so now that we have 10,000 pounds of bronzer on, just how I like it, we're gonna go and move on to highlight. Pretty sure I'm just gonna use this highlight that we used on the inner corner. Any brush will do, whatever you have. This is the Morphe M510. It's just a little brush like this. Since I have a lot of, like, this is my problem area right here, I don't like to bring the highlighter too in because then it'll accentuate it. So, I mean, for me personally, I just like to keep my highlighter, like, really far back. So that's the look right now. I'm going to go and finish the eyes now. We're just going to smoke out a little bit of eyeshadow on the lower lash line. I'm going to go with the orange because I really want to keep that orange tone going. So I'm just going to go and just buff it out. And don't be afraid to put eyeshadow under here. I feel like it really makes a look. Okay, so I just applied mascara to my top and bottom lashes. This is the Loreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. This right here is bomb. Like, if you don't have this, I'm telling you, you need to get it. Even if you don't want length on the top lashes, because this only really gives length, this for the bottom lashes is really, really, really good. And it's not clumpy ever. I don't do clumpy mascara. So we're gonna go and do lips. I just bought this liner at Walmart today. It's the L'Oreal Color Rich liner in gray caramel, but it's a brown one. I'm pretty sure it's just called, oh, it's called Toffee to Be. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and line our lips. I look really cute doing it, not really. I'm going to top it off with the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Naked. It's a little light. It's a little light, but we're going to blend it with the lip liner to make it all seamless. And I'm grabbing my finger, just tapping it. Just like that. So this is the finished makeup look. It's just, I wing the last makeup tutorial, I winged this one. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I didn't ramble too much. But this is a close-up on the eyes. Right there. I'm going to go ahead and show you my outfit. My top is from American Eagle. My necklace is from an Etsy shop. I can go ahead and get a closer look for you guys. My camel jacket is from Forever 21. And I thought I would balance my stomach showing with a bigger jacket. This is a closer look of the jeans. They are from Fashion Nova. And then my shoes, I believe they're from American Eagle. I'm hoping to get a tripod so it'd be easier to film these outfits. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an awesome weekend and an awesome day.